And hey everybody, welcome to the channel. So today I thought about doing a little bit of a different style of video. Instead of reviewing like some sort of an album, I'm going to rank the five main games of the Elder Scrolls. My favorite game series of all time. So first of all, if this is your first time watching watching a video on my channel, then just know that I do have a stutter. So I'm going to avoid saying certain words for your sake and for my sake. But sometimes I still stutter even with words that I can say. And second of all, to save on time, I'm going to give very short uh, descriptions and very short reasons why these games fall fall where they do. So first off, coming in at number five is the very first one, the Elder Scrolls one, the Elder Scrolls One Arena. Now, I'm going to be fully honest with you. I do not like this game. It has aged very, very badly. I can't get into it no matter how many times I try. The 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 controls just have not aged well, and it is very aggravating. Honestly, it really is. So so that's about all I have to say about it. Although I will quickly say it was really nice to see where things have started. It was very cool to see the very first game. That was nice. But yeah, but it just hasn't really aged well, man. Okay, so I, okay, so next up, coming in at number four is The Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. Now, this game is honestly so much. Sorry, it's so much more fun than the first one. It's still a little bit iffy in some spots, but it's still really fun. Although this game is one of the more streamlined, so like it is very much go here, do that, go here, do that, and so on and so forth. Which you have to just fast travel everywhere because this map is huge. It's roughly a size of England, Scotland, and Wales. It's roughly at that same size. Um, so yeah, so it is massive, massive game map. So yeah, so if I were to rate this game, I would rate it a solid 7 out of 10. Really fun. I don't know if I said what I would have rated the first one, but the first one I would rate it a not so good like 5 out of 10. It's okay. Um, but Daggerfall is a 7 out of 10. Really fun game, but not the best in the series. Okay, so next up, this is a bit of a hot take, but just listen to why. Okay. So next up, coming in at number three is The Elder Scrolls 4. I'm not even going to say the name because I can't say it right now. Anyways, and I see some people rating The Elder Scrolls 4 as their top, and respectfully, I think that's nuts. This isn't a bad game, but to say that it's above Skyrim and Morrowind is just nuts. Honestly, this is a phenomenal game game in and of itself. This game is really solid, really fun. It has a really great storyline, really good graphics, at least the remaster. Just really, really good, really, really fun. I know I've said that twice already, but it is. Like, what else can I say? Um, and the fact that they got Sir Patrick freaking Stewart is just crazy. And I believe they got Sean Bean, I believe, to voice Martin Septum. Correct me in the comments, but I know that they got like somebody else like really big uh, for that role. And if I were to rate this game, I'd rate it a solid 8.5 out of 10. The reason why I have it lower than the next two choices is this. Okay, it's more streamlined. So what I mean by that is, like when somebody gives you a quest, you can instantly fast travel to that spot. So so that's a little bit aggravate. I shouldn't say I'm aggravating, but that's a little bit like uh, this map uh, is so much smaller than that of Daggerfalls. So why should I just fast travel to the spot? You know what I mean? And and also there's just not much to see out in the world except for, for where the quest lie. So yeah, so I would rate that a solid 8.5 out of 10. Like I said, really solid game. Um, Next up on the list, okay. Hey, I I think that both of I think that these two games are perfect. A 10 out of 10. These games are phenomenal, and they are b- both equal. But for the sake of this rankings, I had to put one of them, one of them at one. So next up, coming in at the second spot is The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. This game was my first full introduction to The Elder Scrolls. I love this game like with my whole heart. Um, it's phenomenal. It has so much freedom. There are tons of different mini storylines to be found through, throughout the entire game. Um, um, and the main storyline, though, I will say, comparatively speaking, like for this game, your the Dovahkiin. I'm saying Dovahkiin because I know for a fact that I physically cannot say I say the translation of that word. So as the Dovahkiin, which is like really really cool. Your one job is to kill a dragon. I know that there's a lot more of a lore to it, but but what it all boils down to is that you are simply there to kill a dragon. So that part of it is compared to the storyline uh, for the next game that I'm going to talk about is definitely weaker. But having said that, this game has way more freedom and excessive, in way more or excessive, accessi- accessibility uh, than than the next game has. So yeah, so that is why why Skyrim is second, because this game, the storyline falls falls short comparatively speaking, and I just like the other one slightly more right now. So yeah, so next up is The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. This game, um, amazing. I love this game with my whole heart. It's my second favorite game. Like, it's my second favorite game. Just, just in general, this game is phenomenal. I love this game so much. Where this game is above Skyrim is the fact that there are two very big reasons. The first reason is this, okay? The storyline. Holy crap, the storyline is peak. When I think of a really epic fantasy storyline, this is what I think about. You're there to kill a god, a very dark god, but a god nonetheless. You are there to kill a god, like that's amazing. Um, and it's so incredible to very slowly when sorry, it's very cool to slowly but surely become like more and more liked with damn it, sorry. It's very cool to become slowly more and more liked. Um, that's honestly really really cool, like to see. Also, I love the spell crafting. You can create your own spells in this game. Like, that is such a cool thing to do. And the actual spells themselves are solid. But having said that, when you create your own spells, you can make some nasty stuff. Nasty. I see a lot of people becoming very aggravated with the combat system of this game, and I get it. Like, that was the main reason why it took me years to get in to this game, and in that way, this game is very streamlined. It forces you to use a certain type of sword or to use a certain type of dagger, etc., etc. It forces you to use a certain type of weapon, and once you get past that, though, and you can actually and you can actually start to hit the targets. It's so fun. There is a lot. There's a lot. There is a lot of freedom to this game. Um, kind of like how Skyrim is. You can't really fast travel anywhere, which I love, because the actual world, okay, is peak. The world is so freaking cool. This game is just is just complete and total perfection on just about every single spot. This game's amazing. Uh, so that is the five main games ranked. You know, if you liked uh, this video, or if you disagreed with some spots, then feel free and let me know. Respectfully, fully in the comments. Thank you, everybody, and be sure and like and subscribe. All right, bye.